profession and a hobby is some of the differences. As you can see down here, is that the profession is where actually you earn your living. Profession that you join is something that will help you to be paid for. A profession is work that you do. When somebody asks you what profession would you like to join, know that that person is asking you what would you like to be when you grow up. And the profession that you choose should it be a profession that you feel can be a vocation to you. Because a vocation is slightly different from a hobby. A vocation is something you do with the passion, and in a vocation, you can join a profession with a vocation, where you're doing your profession as a vocation. They say you are paid to do what you like to do, okay? So you are paid to do that thing that you like. And when you have a profession, like for example, I've had some of you say, I would like to be a doctor. When you are saying you would like to be a doctor, we should be exposed to you to what a doctor does. Because a doctor you can choose to be a nurse. You can, if you want to do law, you can choose to be a lawyer. If you want to do engineering, you can study to be an engineer. And I want to break it because you say engineer, but you normally don't say what type of an engineer. Like for example, if you say engineer, there are many types of engineers. There is structural engineer. That is a person who will design all the structures of a building. And then there is a road engineer, a person who will design how a road shall be. Then there is a quantity engineer, a person who shall calculate what materials are needed to build a house. So if you choose a profession like engineer, if you want to become an engineer, I want you to come to us at other different times. And let us help you to know what types of engineers we have. And when you know what type of engineers we have, you can be able choose what type of an engineer you want, okay? So don't say engineer, no. Say structural engineer. Say road engineer. Say mechanical engineer. Mechanical engineer is somebody who does mechanic, okay? So you must come to us and we split it to you so that you can know what type of an engineer you want. If you want to become a lawyer, you must come to us and ask us about a lawyer. Because there are many different types of lawyers. There is Armed Forces Defense lawyer, okay? There is many types of lawyers who can cover up to with you. And whatever profession you choose, you please come and ask us about that profession so that you can engrave it, you can dig it down, and you can start to do what you wanted to do. Let us come to vocations. Vocations, it is not a must for you to be paid what you're doing as a vocation. But it is something you like doing. You can be a teacher and your vocation is preaching. I can be paid to be a teacher, but I am preaching as a vocation. If I love preaching and I feel like preaching, it can be my vocation. And at the end of the day, my profession can be a teacher, but my vocation is preaching. Okay? And then later, I can even move from teaching to full-time minister, where now I am a pastor, I am a priest, I am somebody. I take my vocation even to become my profession. When you come to hobby, because you have heard you mention most of the times, hobbies, meaning it is your profession. But hobbies are things that you do that extra time. Like dancing is a hobby, singing can be a hobby, being a DJ, a CD scratcher. You hear me? That is a hobby. You can scratch it after one. Okay? If you want to be a footballer, you can be it can be your hobby. After doing what you do as a profession, you can take on football and become a footballer. But you know that these days, some hobbies are also being taken as a full-time profession. There's some, if you are really good at a hobby, a certain hobby, you can take it and it can be your profession. Like now, these days, we have professional footballers. And we have footballers who do it as a hobby. Excuse my throat. And so, we are supposed now to help you. From this session today, you have known a profession or a dream has a lot in it. And so you are supposed to come as a future leader. You ask us what you can do, what you can plan to do, and then we can tell you exactly what it entails. We can help you to become what you want to be. For example, our classmates, there are some 3 girls who told our president, Dr. Jani, that they would like to become pilots. And now it is upon us to discuss with them on becoming a pilot. And Dr. Jani himself is planning on how they shall fly to Southern Sudan so that they can be on the air and see and feel how it feels to be in air, and they can say, hey, with that, I'm not becoming a pilot again. Or they can say, yes, I feel good on air. I want to be on air always. I want to be a pilot. Okay?